human trafficking, which has been in the news a bit. Are you aware of human trafficking in K County? How do you plan to deal with this issue, such as protection of the victims and not making them the criminals?
Yes, there is human trafficking here in K County. I've worked on several cases right here. Not just, it started here, but ended up in Osage County. So yes, we do have. As a matter of fact, a person is probably sitting in this audience right now that was a part of that. We are going to have to go after human trafficking, and it's not being done in person. It's being done on the computers. What happens is these individuals meet you on the computer on these dating sites, and then whenever they meet you, then they take you, and you're not seen from, and then you're depending on drugs, and then they get you hooked on this methamphetamines, and then they sell you out. And it's hard to get out of that situation. And it's happening each and every day here in the state of Oklahoma. And they will take you away, and we will never see you again. We just got lucky. Law enforcement got lucky, and we got at least one citizen out of that. And if it's just one case, at least it's a win. And so it is here, and we need to start handling that. And start educating our citizens, start educating our children in reference to what's going on in these internet sites.
Like Brian said, education. Law enforcement can't do this ourselves. We have to educate you as the citizens of K County, and that's what we plan on doing. Setting up classes, teaching what to look for, what to listen for, what to look for when your children are on the computers or your grandchildren are on the computers. You know, we didn't have these type of things back in the day. We weren't allowed to have cell phones, and that's where these predators are going after our kids, is these cell phones and the computers. So we need to educate. They've got programs with the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigations that will come up to the sheriff's office and train our deputies. That's what I plan on doing, is having a unit set up just for the internet crimes. We've had a couple of cases that we were involved with where a gentleman was on the computer and set up a meeting point for a female just out here at Lake Ponca one night. Luckily, we got some good cooperation, and we got that guy caught. He came all the way, I think it was from Pennsylvania. So it does happen here. So, like I said, education, and I promise you that we will protect our children.
Human trafficking, what would I do? Is it going on in K County? Yes. Yes. Child pornography, meeting, like these gentlemen have said, absolutely. Worked on one today, finished one yesterday. Absolutely, it's a problem. I couldn't agree more with the education. As sheriff, you will see pamphlets, you'll see newspaper articles, you'll see one-on-one, you'll see deputies going to schools and talking about things. I mean, education is so important, just like in anything. The other thing is the deterrence. Legislation was just passed, I believe, last year that strengthened it. And I think it's life in prison if you're convicted. That's what we need, instead of a mild prison sentence and then they're back out doing it. We all know what happens when they spend time. They get to be a little better criminals. But if they don't come back out when they're doing this kind of stuff to our grandchildren and our children, then everybody's safe. So, do I have more time? Okay. Also, I believe that working together as all law enforcement, being the sheriff, I would work with all local law enforcements. Like I said, I'm at Ponca PD and we're dealing with it now. I know Blackwell is. Steve said K County is. Absolutely. It's something we all need to work together. a task force all working together to protect our children and grandchildren and nieces and nephews, I think, is what we need to do. And I've got 15 seconds left, so by the time I finish this sentence, time will be up. Thank you very much for your time.